Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
With Kimmi, guess who I am? I'm Kimmi, and I'm your host. So today we are talking about the things I dislike about apostilles, okay? Apostille, you may have heard this word before. So we're going to talk about the things that I dislike most about doing them. Yeah, you can make $300, $400, $500, $800 doing one of those jobs, but there are a few things I want to go over with you tonight, okay? So we're going to give YouTube a few minutes to notify people that I am live, and then we're going to get right into it. So welcome. While we wait, for those of you who do not know, welcome to those who will listen to the podcast. Also to those who will watch the replay, I'm Kimmi, your #1 notary educator. I keep it simple, clear, and reasonably priced for you so you can take any training you want and start growing your business today, okay? Hey, Andrea, how are you? What's going on in Austin? Nice to have you with us. Welcome, everybody. How's it going today? Is it cold where you are? They're saying we're going to get more snow. I'm like, oh, great. Kind of looking forward to it, honestly, but that means it's snow day, right? So we're talking about apostilles today, though. For those of you who may not even know what an apostille is, I am well. Oh, I'm well. I'm sure you're saying I am well, right? Cool. Welcome. Hey, everybody, welcome. So yeah, what I want to talk about tonight is apostilles, and really briefly, for those of you who don't even know what that is, it's a service that we provide as notaries. You don't actually do the apostille. So, hey, Dorothea. So if you call your Secretary of State and say, hey, I want to do apostilles, they're going to say, you can't do an apostille. I get that all the time from notaries, because you don't call your Secretary of State and ask them about this particular service that we provide. It's just kind of one of those things that you know. And that's why I'm going to tell you about it tonight. Hey, Terry J, you got the mentorship. Welcome. Yes, welcome. Can't wait to see you. We'll be live in mentorship on, I think, Wednesday this week coming up, okay? I forgot what we're talking about, but I'll be there. And welcome to the program. So anyway, yeah, so with the apostille, though, if you call your secretary and say, hey, I want to do apostilles, I've been hearing I can make all this money, they're going to tell you you cannot do that. And they are correct. As notaries, we don't actually do the apostille, we facilitate it. So what is an apostille? An apostille is a document, a certification that's going on top of a document that's leaving the United States, going out the country. That's the simplest way to explain it. There are two different ways to process, and I'm going to give you a short version right quick, but you can check out my apostille course. Master Apostilles is not that complicated. Written by yours truly. It's a great course, and you will know how to do them at the end of the course. But I do want to give you some negative things about it today too. So I like to be, truly transparent. I love doing them. They're my biggest money maker in my business, but I just want to talk about some of the things I don't like. So the last piece of it is, I want to tell you about the training piece of this today. Is there are two ways to process it. You got your simple way, which is called the Hague process. And that's like the United States and these other countries have agreements together. They're like, hey, you take our documents, we'll take your documents, and we're friends, right? Then you have the non-Hague way that you have to process it, which includes more steps. And that particular way is a little bit more complicated. And that's where the United States and these other countries are like, we're going to take your documents, but it's going to be a little bit more complicated. So in my Master Apostilles course, I go over that. So check it out. It is on sale, 60% off. Coupon code is WIN2025, WIN2025, okay? Hey, Sheree Loren, how are you? Welcome. So I want to tell you a few things that I don't like about Apostille. So when you hear anybody say that they are making $200, $300, $800, $1,000 with apostilles, they are telling you the truth. Okay, most of the people, if they're really notaries and they're actually working the business, you can make that kind of money. My most expensive job so far that I've had to date was $800. Okay, my person has several documents leaving the United States, going to another country, and I was able to help to facilitate that, and the client paid me $800. Real talk. Now, why do they pay me? Let's talk about that, and then I'm going to get into the reasons I dislike it. They pay me, or they would pay you as a notary once you become an expert in processing apostilles. They pay you because they don't feel like trying to learn how to do it. It's a skill set, okay? It's a skill set. Every notary does not know how to do apostilles. I'm in Facebook groups. I have my own Facebook group, Notary Educators. Feel free to join. It's completely free. But people try to learn how to do apostilles in the Facebook group. No, 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 no. That is not the time to try to learn how to do an apostille. Now's the time to learn how to do it before you get the phone call, okay? Don't wait and get get an apostille and then hop in a Facebook group and say, how do I process that? Can somebody tell me what to do? I got an apostille. You don't want to do that. You want to know right now how to do it. And then if you need a little additional help, then we can help you. But I cannot teach you. Nobody can teach you in a Facebook group in 2 minutes how to process a job where somebody paying you $800 and you're going to figure it out in Facebook. That's just not how it works, okay? Hey, Sheree Loren says, I'm well, Miss Kimmi. How are you today? I'm doing well. I just came from a walk. I got all pumped up. So I was like, let me hop on and go live for a moment. So anyway, what do I dislike about apostilles? The number one thing I dislike about them, and I'm going to give you some tips about some things I dislike and how to work around it. The number one thing I hate about it is the unknown. The unknown. Right now I have a document, and I spoke about this document 3 months ago here on YouTube because I was excited. It was one of my first 3 or 4 that I had that was actually a federal document. I've done plenty at the state level, the state of Georgia level. But for DC level, I've done about 4, okay? And this is one of them. The first couple I did, they came back in like 2 months. Okay, so these documents, when it comes to apostilles, this is the thing I hate the most. It takes forever, okay, to get them back. When it goes to DC, there's no way around it. They say 8 to 12 weeks, but I got this one started during a holiday season. So you got to factor in Christmas. You got to factor in New Year's. You got to factor in MLK Day is coming up. Thanksgiving, right? All those different holidays happen. And my customer still does not have their document. And they are getting upset. Now, this particular person is a friend of mine. That doesn't change the fact that he's over in Dominican Republic and he needs his documents. Okay? He's trying to become a citizen over there. He's married to someone from Dominican Republic. All that being said, he's texting me, hey, Kimberly, where's my document? I'm still checking on it. And then that's the other thing I hate. So number one thing I hate is the unknown. When you send a document to DC, it takes forever to get processed. You have no control over that. So your client is constantly blowing up your phone. Where are my documents? And all you can say is, I'll let you know when I get it. I'll try to find out something. I tried to find out something about it. Can't find out anything. So I want to give you, that's the negative, why I don't like it. What is a pro to that? It's to set the expectation for the client. What lesson can you learn, rather? Be a better way to say that. The lesson is set the expectation for your client. Hey, and I did that with my client, but see what happened is the first couple documents that they had that came back from DC, they came back in a short period of time. So now he has the expectation that they're only going to take 2 months, but this one is taking longer. And I know that they have it because I sent it using a prepaid shipping label for them to send it back. So I will get a notification from UPS once they send it back. And I also sent it where I could track it on my end when they received it. So I'm hoping you're taking notes, okay?